We're in Dubai. It's 2025, and the Asian Le Mans Series continues with back-to-back races at the Dubai Autodrome. The 4 hours of Dubai on Saturday the 8th of February, and then another 4 hours of Dubai on Sunday the 9th. It was all hands on deck as the APR team arrived from competing in the Rolex 24 Hours of Daytona. Within hours of landing, containers were being unloaded. The next focus was a test day in the number 20 APR car for Michael Jensen and Andre Latour, with driver coaching from former Formula 4 UAE champion Enzo Trulli. There was no rest for this crew after the test day. The car was stripped down to its tub, everything clean, components replaced, and the car brought up to full race preparedness. And then the crew for the number 25 car arrived, and APR moved into its assigned garages for the race weekend. The garages were buzzing with activity. Both cars undergoing meticulous preparation for the 2 races ahead. The APR team wants to add a record 5th Asian Le Mans Series win to its history, and with it, a ticket to the 24 Hours of Le Mans in June. But they have to win the championship first. The 20 car is driven by Crichton Lendudis, Oliver Caldwell, and Alex Quinn, a strong driver lineup with extensive F2, F3, and F4 single-seater experience. The 25 car is driven by Michael Jensen, who was the ELMS LMP3 champion in 2024. He's driving alongside Valerio Rinicella and Motta Jakobsen, another strong driver combination with world-class endurance racing and F4 single-seater success. Preparation is everything. Crews attend to every small detail on both cars. Everyone has their job. They know what needs to be done. Nothing is left to chance. There are no half measures. Engineers, mechanics, tyre technicians, fueling crew, driver coaches and physio all work together. In free practice 1, it's Ollie Caldwell in the 20 car who puts in the fastest time, but the competition is just tenths of seconds behind. Rules state that qualifying must be completed by the bronze drivers on the team. Michael Jensen puts the 25 car into P8 on the grid, and Crichton Lendudis starts from P10. These grid positions apply to both 4-hour races in Dubai. As it turned out, Crichton was directly behind Michael as the race started. They swapped positions a few times in the opening laps. Then it settled into the 25 car leading the way through the field, with the 20 car lined up behind. As Valerio Rinicella and Oliver Caldwell prepared for their stints, a GT car hit a barrier.
He's been off to the inside. He's lost it to the inside and smacked the wall.
It's that legality panel is not from the same incident.
The race was red flagged. The team needed to be sure of the opportunities that this offered. Options were discussed, dismissed, or confirmed. And a plan was agreed as soon as the race went green and the pit lane reopened. Both cars entered a crowded, dusty pit lane. So many things could have gone wrong, but the crew worked like clockwork, changing drivers and tyres and refueling. It was tight, busy and hot. As the race rhythm returned, the drivers settled in and started to pick off the competition, calmly taking advantage of opportunities to climb closer to the front. As the final stint approached, both cars had come a long way from their P8 and P10 starting positions. The 25 car was battling for the lead in P2, and the 20 car had a podium in sight. Matti Jakobsen prepared to take over the race to the flag in the 25 car, while Alex Quinn was in pursuit of that podium position. As the final driver changes occurred, nothing was certain, but the team felt good decisions had been made. Now can they bring it home? There are highly experienced drivers and well-prepared teams all through the pit lane. And yet APR quietly got on with the job of putting other teams under pressure and taking yet another place towards a win. At the checkered flag, the missions had been accomplished, with the 25 car starting P8 and finishing P1, and the 20 car starting P10 and finishing P3. That's back-to-back wins, counting the Sepang win back in December. And with another 4-hour race scheduled for the next day, crews got straight to work. Sunday, Dubai Autodrome. We're back. The APR crew worked late into the night, bringing their 2 cars back up to full race preparedness after their win and P3 result yesterday. The team celebrated, but they know that the job is not done. The championship remains up for grabs, along with that coveted entry to the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Today, the cars start in the same positions as the first race. Car 25 starts P8 and car 20 starts P10. No changes were made to the winning car 25 since yesterday. By contrast, car 20 has had a number of adjustments based on feedback by the drivers and direction from Jeff Bailous, the car's engineer. At the race start, the 2 APR cars found themselves battling with the number 30 RD entry, which also won the first race in the series back in Sepang. It's worth noting that the 3 drivers and members of the crew of the RD team were all previously racing with APR, so there is some understanding of what to expect from them. Leading the race in the early stages was the number 22 Proton. More on that later. Incidents caused a number of virtual safety car and full safety car periods, and by the time the first stints ended, car 20 had taken over P8, while car 25 had moved up to P7. With teams trying to take advantage of the interruptions to normal running, some saw benefit, while others lost out. At the end of the second hour of racing, Valerio Inicella in the 25 car had moved up to P3, while Ollie Caldwell in the 20 car had taken 5 places out of the leader and was in P5. But a competitor collided with the 25 car, causing damage to the front right dive plane. When the car boxed for its final driver change, fuel and tyres, the race was too tight to take time to replace the nose. So Matti Jakobsen took over the race to the finish line, but the damage was enough to slow his pace. Alex Quinn in the 20 car had no such problems and came into his stint with everything to play for. The 20 car had moved past the 25 car and was now up to P2 in the race. An intense battle with the number 22 Proton looked like it would end with Alex securing that second place. But in the closing minutes, the lead car tangled with some GT back markers and spun. Alex grabbed the opportunity and took the checkered flag in P1. Including Sepang, that was 3 wins from 3 consecutive races for the APR team. Over the years, the ALMS field has become increasingly competitive, with teams participating as a prelude to the 2025 European Le Mans Series season. APR has won the championship a record 4 times, and they are looking for a 5th win in order to secure that Le Mans entry, an event at which they have twice been class winners. The team needs to continue their run of strong results going into the final 2 rounds at Yas Marina. Will they do it?